Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy C-Bake back on the scene again. Anyway, let me hit y'all with a. It's definitely not gonna be a quick video, but hold on. Let me show y'all what I'm working with in terms of eating. Got some steak, Salisbury steak, just a little bit of rice, grilled onion, and string beans. Just a little something. Still on my diet update. I'm down to 158. Down 12 pounds from 170. Trying to get to 154. When I get to 154, I'm gonna get y'all a posing update. I'm gonna have a side by side 170 versus 154 popping off. Anyway, this video isn't really about weightlifting or fitness at all. It's just about staying true to yourself. You know what I mean? I came across this old DVD of me doing motivational speaking. It's back in 2007, and I was talking to a group of young athletes, telling them what I've been through. At the time, I was like 22 years old, and it was crazy because a lot of the things that I was saying is still what I believe now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still on that same path. You know, everything I said I was going to do, I'm either doing it now, I've already done it, or I'm still planning to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's something like motivation. It's long. It's about like 13 minutes long, but it's just a little something I want to share with y'all, man. Let y'all see the inside of me. You know what I'm saying? See Breeze. You know what I mean? So, you know, take a look at it. A little motivation. Just let everybody know, you know, if you got a plan, stick to it. Never forget it. Always strive towards it, you know? So, take a look. Let me know what y'all think. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, all that good stuff. And, yeah, man, here's the video. And one last thing. At the end, I talk about real estate. And I'm actually starting my real estate company now, but that's another video. That's another long spiel, but I'm actually doing that now, starting it up. But, yeah, man, enjoy the video. Let me know what y'all think, man. Flight school. Cheers.
The next speaker on the agenda is Mr. Christopher Baker. Mr. Baker is a 2003 D.H. Conley High School graduate. He is also a 2007 graduate of North Carolina A&T State University, where he attended on an academic scholarship and majored with a BS in industrial engineering. Mr. Baker played with 10th Masonic from 95 to 97. He also played in the Little League Baseball and Baby Ruth Baseball leagues, and also in high school as well. He is currently employed by Sears and Primerica Financial Services. Mr. Baker is the son of Diana and Melvin Baker. Mr. Baker.
What's going on? All right. Miss Norma Warren called me and asked me to speak at this banquet. You know, I was like, yeah, you know, sure, I'll do it. Let's go, let's do it. And right when I hooked the phone, I was like, what did I get myself into? You know, I didn't know what to say to, you know, a whole bunch of young people, because I'm young myself, and I thought about it, and I was like, I ain't got nothing to say to them, I'm just like them. But then I just thought about it, you know, when I sat down, gathered myself, started, you know, evaluating my past and stuff. And I realized, you know, me being 22, I have been through a couple of things. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk about my life. So the topic of my speech is never give up. So now, I don't speak too much in front of crowds, but I like to get the crowd involved when I speak so it'll be more effective. So I want you to say, never give up. Never give up. That was kind of weak. But okay, it's all right though, because I'm going to give you all y'all a second chance to say something at the end. Alright? Well, the first point I'm having tonight is believe in yourself. The story I'm about to tell you, everything I'm about to tell you is true. I went through it. Okay. How many people are going to the 8th grade or have left the 8th grade? Raise your hand. Alright. Okay, I remember when I was in 8th grade, I took Algebra 1. And I went to A.G. Cox, and the way A.G. Cox does it is if you perform well in the 7th grade, you're eligible to take Algebra 1 in the 8th grade. So me, I took Algebra 1. And all my friends, they took regular 8th grade math. So, I was in the class by myself. Now, I was in the class for a while, and it was time for the first test to come around. So we took the test, and I was taking my test, and I was like, yeah, this is kind of easy, I know the answer to this one, I know the answer to that one. I was like, yeah, I know the answer to this one, I know the answer to that one, easy. So, came around for the test to come back, and the teacher, she didn't give us our test back, she put up a sheet of paper, and it said, it had everybody grades up there, but it didn't have the last name, it had a number. So, she put the test up there, and I walked up to it, and I seen highlights, and highlights indicated who made 100 and stuff like that. So I went up there, I seen a whole bunch of highlights, I was like, yeah, so I get excited. Went up to my number. Did it again. I wouldn't believe what I made on my first test. Right, I made a 32 on my first test. 32, you can double that, and still be failing. So, my feelings were hurt. You get nervous or you get scared, you get this feeling in your gut. It's like somebody just punched me in my stomach. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna tell my dad. Everybody knows about how my dad is. So, at the end of the day, the teacher came to me and said, you know what you made on the test, right? I was like, yeah, I know I made my test. And she told me, she was like, she was trying to be nice. Chris, I don't think you're gonna cut it in this class. And right at that moment, something hit me. I was like, hold on. I started looking around all my classmates, and there was regular people just like I was. And if they can do it, I know I can do it. So right from then and there, I started believing in myself. I went home, started doing my homework, started studying more. And then it came to time for test 2 to come around. And I want y'all to guess what I made on my second test. Nope. I made 105. Guess what I made on my third test? 105. The next test, 105, all the way out for the rest of the year. And I can honestly say that ever since that day, every math class that I took, I made an 8. And guess what my favorite subject is? Math. Say it, believe in yourself. A little bit better, but honestly, I ain't gonna do it. Alright, my second point is begin with the end in mind. If you start something, you got to know where you're going to end up and where you're going to finish. Now, I remember back in the day when I got my first car, it was a 1989 Honda Accord. It was a box. And I remember my dad brought it home. I said, I can't believe it. It's a box. What? I told myself immediately, right then and there, I said, I got to hook up this car. I got to make it mine. I got to do something so you know what I'm saying, I like it. But I was grateful. Don't get me wrong now. So I did some research and I wanted some rims. I got my, research some rims and they cost $800. I was 15 years old. Or a 15-year-old get $800. So I got a job. I started working at Chick-fil-A. And I was making about $90 every 2 weeks. Yeah, I know, right? So what I did was, I made a thermometer. You know how like all the charities, when they try to raise money, they put a big thermometer on the board and then have all the money on the side and have the gold at the top. I did that. Made a little piece of paper. I know y'all remember. Made a little piece of paper and put the money on the side and the top I put my rim. I drew a little picture on the side. And I kept working, getting a little bit more money. Started raising, I started getting excited. And after a while, I wasn't even worried about the money. I wasn't even worried about getting my check. I was worried about filling that paper in, filling it in, so I start getting towards the top. That was my goal. So finally, got my $800. I went down the road to Colony Tire on Green Boulevard. Got my ring. I had $800 in my hand. You just can't give somebody $800. $800. Man, and I had my ring. I was so happy. I couldn't believe how happy I was. But I didn't have no tires. And I was so happy, you understand. And my family, they were excited that I did that, and they were proud of me and stuff. So what they did, they went and bought my tires. So say it, begin with the end in mind. I got 3 more points, I got 3 more chances. Okay, my third point is, be yourself and stay true to yourself. Y'all know, I played baseball like all my life. It's my favorite sport. I played Jackie Robinson, Fred Lee, Babe Ruth, A.G. Cox, D.H. Conley. And in my 10th grade year, I quit baseball. Not because I didn't like it, or I didn't want to play anymore. It's just at the time, my coach, he said, you can't have grades and play for basketball. You can't have braids and play for me. So, yeah, I could have just cut my hair and went along with it, but I chose not to. And in life, things aren't always going to go your way. So, and I remember somebody telling me, and I'm glad Logan said something about the trees and how they grow and stuff like that, because it just so happens that I had the same thing in my speech. Somebody told me that for plants to grow, they need fertilizer. And what is fertilizer? Good, yeah. Good. It's like manure, nasty, dirt, just bad stuff. And I might think that we are, as people, are like plants. Anytime you have something go wrong in your life, or things go wrong, or bad things happen, just treat it like fertilizer, grow through. And it will make you stronger. So that's why I say you should always be yourself and stay true to yourself, because if you just work through it and you just be true to yourself, you're going to grow through anything and be stronger. My fourth point is, when times get easy, don't relax. Yeah, I had my job at Chick-fil-A, I had my Rams, but I was still working in the back, washing dishes, cooking food, and I was getting real relaxed. I was getting, used to the routine. I did the minimum amount of work to get by. Came in, left. And then one day, something told me, are you happy working today? And I said, self. I don't like working today. And then self said to me, why don't you try to become manager? And I said, okay, I'll do that. So, I started doing a little extra work, started, when the store closed and I had to stay longer to clean things up, I did whatever it took. And then eventually my efforts got recognized, and I finally got that promotion. Now, bringing this to school, if you studying 30 minutes a night, and you making B's and C's easily, what does it take to study an hour and make A's? Exactly. So the extra work will pay off in the meantime, or in the future. Now my final point is, hold on, sorry. I need for y'all to say this. When times get easy, don't relax. When times get easy, don't relax. Thank you, that was better. Final point, don't stop. I want you to always try to continue to improve yourself, make yourself better. In 2003, I graduated high school, top 10% of my class. In spring 2007, I pledged and joined the Beta Epsilon chapter at Alpha Phi Fraternity Incorporated. May 2007, I graduated North Carolina A&T State University, 4th in my industrial engineering class. At the end of August, I'm going to start grad school at A&T to get my master's in management systems engineering. And in 2009, I will start my career earning $70,000 a year. And I will start my own commercial real estate company. I want to come back to Greenville. I tell my family this all the time. I want to do property development. I want to come back to Greenville and redevelop the downtown area. And guess what I'm never going to do? And this is my chance. This is y'all's chance to redeem yourselves. On three, I want you to say it. I know what to say. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Malcolm and Diana, for somebody that didn't have much to say, you said a whole lot. I am so incredibly proud of these young men. When I first approached them about coming and making presentations on today, not once did either one of them say no or give me the impression that they were headed in that direction. And so I say to the young boys and girls that are here that are with the Jack Robinson Baseball League and those who are here with other organizations and those that are just representing other people, don't give up on your dreams. This is a manifestation of where you can be. Do not let negativity influence your life or your life's decisions, because you are the next speakers. You are the ones that the Jack Robinson Baseball League will be calling on very soon to come back and address the league that helped you and helped you become who you are. We are now ready for the restart